Hey there guys, and welcome to a video I'm doing because I feel a little bit like ranting. It's top 10 things I'd like to see fuck off from YouTube, or just preferably, well, I preferably like them to go away, but, I'd be happy for them to just disappear from my site so I didn't have to get annoyed by them every time I see them pop up on my suggested videos, even though I watch practically none of them. Okay, so this is just going to be a list of things that piss me off and things I fucking hate, and either some things I hate, some things aggravate me, some things just make me sad because they exist, and we'll get into all of that later. So let's get into the top 10. Okay, so number 10, prank channels. Money, 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 bitches, money. Now, a lot of people are like, well, prank channels are fun and silly, and there's a lot of you who know that they aren't real. There's a lot of people as well who think prank channels are bullshit, but people still fucking watch them. And the thing is they encourage smaller YouTubers to go, oh, prank channels, that's cool. And then there comes this kind of like competition between all the prank channels trying to be the most sensational, get the most viewers, go as far as they can. And the worst part about all of this, especially the fucking prank channel bit, is the fact that YouTube, I think it's YouTube Red, have Prank Academy, which they're promoting right now, which is a couple of giant YouTubers, I imagine. I don't know much about it, but the fact that they're promoting pranks when prank videos are, when they're fake, just kind of stupid and weird that they're popular to me. And when they're real, they're pretty much harassment, breaking the law, and they're just dickheads running around being dickheads to other people who have no knowledge of the dickheadishness. So yeah, prank channels need to disappear because they're just fucking cancer. Okay, anyway. Number 9, clickbait. Young cash, bitches, old cash, money, money, cash, young bitches, money. All clickbait. I can't tell you how many times, even YouTubers I vaguely respect because they're large YouTubers, you've got clickbait thumbnails, clickbait titles, the most scary video game ever, the most amazing video you'll ever see in your life, all of these like huge overreactions, capital letters all over the titles, just being so big and so, look at us, click us, and people click them. And I just think it's ridiculous. It's like the prank channels one-upping each other is, Okay, so let's take a very quick example. I have respect for this guy, I don't really watch his videos because they're not my type of videos, but I have respect for him because he's managed to get, a good following, and, well, he's got a big following. Good or not is debatable. Markiplier. Every single time he does a horror video or whatever, he says the scariest game ever. Oh, this game will make you die of scare and shit like that. And there's always capital letters and that kind of thing. And it's clickbait. I don't care if it's a giant pair of tits or if it's massive, like, capital letters. It's obnoxious to see this bullshit in your fucking thing. And yeah, I'm a little bit butthurt because, I know if I did this shit, it would probably help me grow quicker. Probably not much, there's an element of luck and everything. But it's not the type of thing I like, and I don't want to fucking, bombard people with capital letters and clickbaity titles and thumbnails. The couple of times I've done a clickbaity thumbnail, it's been basically satire, taking the piss out of people who do. So clickbait in all forms just needs to go away because it's aggravating to see. Number 8, reaction videos. Money, 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 bitches, money. And I'm not talking about things like the Fine Brother reaction videos. I'm talking about the straight up stealing of popular YouTube videos. KSI, all these giant YouTubers and these reaction channels who take their videos, create a hub where people can get together and watch some, inverted commas, personality watch their videos, and then the guys, like, there's a whole big thing with reaction videos. Personally, I never watch them, I don't give a shit about them, but I see them pop up, And I'm just like, that annoys me, because they basically steal from people who do the hard work. It's not hard to do a reaction video, especially seeing as most of these guys barely react, you know, they're just watching it. And the thing that draws people in is the fact that there's a whole load, or like a hub of videos that they can watch, you know, just all together, and they don't actually have to go to the other people's channels. And that's bullshit. I hate it. And one of the most annoying things about the whole reaction channel video kind of debacle is it's so easy to make it more acceptable. All you'd have to do is put in a little bit of work, you know, just slice up the video, you know, edit a little bit so that you don't have the entire video, so that the video is a bit smaller, you know, like adds in some thoughts and actual reactions to the entire thing. You know, all you have to do to fix it really, and to make most people kind of okay with it, is don't include too much of the video, just a few funny bits, you know, make sure there's a proper annotation saying like, go here to see the full video, credit everyone, you know, even ask them if you can do it before you do it, and not say, oh, if you have a problem with it, then contact me and I'll take it down. It's like, don't do it first. If you reckon people might have a problem with it, don't do it first at all. Contact people, put a little bit of fucking effort in, and maybe it would be acceptable. And that's it. Next up is very similar, compilation videos. Now, this really hasn't been touched on that I've seen, you know. I try and stay away from the drama and news, and we'll get into that as well, of YouTube. But compilation videos are bullshit. Because compilation videos actually, number 7, compilation videos. Money, 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 bitches, money. Compilation videos are bullshit. Because what they basically do is they go around YouTube, find videos of people, you know, just regular people, sometimes famous YouTubers, sometimes, you know, just random people who've uploaded a video for the fun of it. And they take those videos, compile them into the most crazy dogs of 2016, you know, blah, 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 vines and all that kind of shit, and just compile them up and fucking dump them on YouTube. And none of it is their own goddamn work. You know, aside from having to find the videos, none of it is their own work. Quite often, these compilation videos, because I have seen some of them, they have like an 8-minute clip played twice, or a 6-minute clip played twice, the exact same content played twice. It blows my mind that people can watch those compilation videos and go, oh, so this video is 12 minutes long, but it's actually only 6 minutes long because it's the same thing played twice. That makes no sense to me. So, and one thing I do know, I'm sorry, I wish I could remember who it was, but there was a group who had been making a video for a year. Like, it was a compilation of all of their, like, extreme things. You know, snowboarding and paragliding and shit like that. And they named it something very specific, which was, like, something about living life and live life to live. I can't remember. Anyway, they made that video and then got a copyright takedown because there was a YouTube channel already that had, like, copyrighted the phrase, like, live life or whatever the fuck the phrase was, and they're made up of compilation videos. And those guys who, you know, make those compilation videos had actually already in their previous videos taken away stuff from those guys who they copyrighted. So not only did they copyright and take down these guys' videos these guys' video that they'd been working on for a year, they actually actively stole their content and made money off it before that. So fuck compilation videos and fuck those channels as well, because that's just like, it's not only fucking harsh and mean and just, you know, completely uncaring, but it's also just straight up fucking stealing. So yeah, fuck them. So number 6, double standards, bullshit copyright, just all that kind of stuff. Just basically people exploiting YouTube being shit. So number 6, YouTube being shit.
Money, 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 oh money, money, oh money, money, bitches, oh money.
So those guys I was talking about before, I actually stopped the recording to see if I could find it. And I did, and there's going to be a link to his video and to his blog post talking about it if you really want to go and like have a look at it. But basically, it was this guy called, this YouTube channel called Devin Graham, and he was doing a video about the last year, you know, kind of like very kind of clips of him doing interesting and awesome things, and he called it "People Are Awesome," which then, you know, there was another company that basically had copyrighted "People Are Awesome" and took it down and refused to let them put it up in any way. You know, the video basically lost its chance and he got really screwed out of the whole thing. And the ironic thing is that these same guys have uploaded so many videos with his content onto YouTube and other social media. They never asked for permission. They never, you know, the guys who originally owned the content never had them take it down or anything like that. And yet they took down these guys' videos just purely because of title. So, you know, like myself, I've had videos I wasn't allowed to monetize, and other companies actually monetized just because of little sounds, you know, just like a random beep or a boop that happens in like a fraction of a second of a game, and then I'll get a copyright, you know, notification. Like I can leave the video up, but they make money off it and I can't, which is bullshit, you know. And you know, for example, the Alien, the most recent decent Alien survival horror game, I actually got a copyright notification and I wasn't allowed to monetize it, and I had money stolen off me by a fake company who just was claiming the cutscenes for the Alien game. You know, this is a way back when, but it still fucking pissed me off, and I think a lot of other people got it too. So I think, you know, even though it's not like a specific thing on YouTube, it's something that does aggravate me and I'd wish would just fuck off. And don't forget, links to this story is in the description of the video, and yeah, I'll leave an annotation up during my little rant to the guy's video because I think it's worth checking out. Number 5, response videos.
Money, 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 oh money, money, oh money, money, bitches, oh money.
Oh god, the response videos. This is going to come back with kind of number 2. But basically, anytime someone gets, like, reamed out on the internet, you know, they get fucking destroyed and called out. It happens in so many instances, you know, like, any kind of YouTubers who have that huge ego where they have to be right and they have to be loved and they have to be patted on the arse and told they're awesome all the time, you know. And as soon as someone is like, they make a video and they go like, this is why this person is bullshit, then they make a response video, and the response video is like, oh, this point, and then the other person makes a response video and it's, oh, this point, and it's a huge fucking dickhead circle jerk that I just fucking hate. You know, seeing like, in response to blah 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 blah, and it's just this guy trying to defend himself, and it's like, you know, if you want to get together and have a conversation between yourselves, or even if you want to have like, if you want to do like a live stream, like, you know, a few people there, maybe someone to mediate and etc., whatever. But these fucking response videos are ridiculous and they're not needed. If your defense is valid, then you really shouldn't have to be defending yourself in a response video. Anyway, those should go away. Spotlight videos. Now, what I call spotlight videos are basically those videos where... Oh, sorry, number 4. Spotlight videos. I'm not good at top 10 stuff.
Money, 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 oh money, money, oh money, money, bitches, oh money.
Number 4. Spotlight videos.
Money.
Basically, I kind of consider these to be... I wouldn't say kind of drama. It's like you know those channels that go around, you know, find this one video or this one channel and just go, look at this dickhead. I'm not going to name names here because I hate drama, and that's basically number two. But spoiler alert, number two is drama.
Money, money, money.
Spotlight videos is basically like, I'm sure you can think of a channel that does this kind of thing, but they basically go like, oh, look at these guys here. Oh, look at this girl here, or look at this guy here. Isn't he a dick? Look how stupid he is. And then all of the fucking rabid fans go, yeah, he's a dickhead, I hate him, and then run over and fucking tear them apart. And that creates drama and so much bad feeling. And it in itself, you know, like if it was like, look at this stupid racist cartoon, or, you know, something else like that, I wouldn't have a problem with it as much. It's the fact that they're basically going through the internet trying to find people who are ridiculous and, you know, like awkward or just terrible people or whatever, and then, you know, doing a video for their hundreds of thousands or millions of viewers and basically going, we should hate this fucking person because they're terrible. And it's like, Jesus fuck, you know, that is pretty much bullying. And it doesn't matter, you know, if you do it in a sarcastic way or in like a satirical way, because, you know, a lot of your viewers probably are kids who won't see that. They'll just go, oh, we should hate this person, and then they go and hate that person. And it's, you know, it's not really necessary, particularly in my opinion. And I hate seeing them. I hate seeing this shit pop up, because I've seen a couple of those videos through other videos, you know, just kind of this chain. And it's just, I watch them, I'm like, why do people watch this shit? Is it really just like trying to feel better about themselves, you know, like kind of mob mentality where you get involved with the mob and you're just thankful that people aren't saying mean shit about you? Anyway, I call them spotlight videos because they're not exactly bullying videos, but they're close. So, number 4, spotlight videos. Fuck off. Number 3, comments.
Money, money, money. Those money, 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 bitches, those money.
So, I should probably clarify this a bit. Not all comments. Just the bad majority, the vocal minority, but they're the majority on the majority on the comments, but the minority in the compared to how many views there usually are. And they're people who are trolling, who are, you know, they've had a bad day and they just want to be a dickhead. You know, any of these reasons, you know, there's so many reasons for someone to just put one of these comments on. A lot of them are reply bait. You know, the same way clickbait gets you to click on them, reply bait wants you to reply so that they can, you know, feel that thrill of like, oh, I'm pissing people off, and, you know, etc., etc. And yeah, they're just the comment section, you know, even sometimes on some of my videos is just full of giant dickheads. And if you go to a really large YouTuber, you know, a really popular YouTube channel, and look at their videos, it will be full of advertising. It will be full of smaller YouTubers trying to get people to subscribe to them and watch their videos, full of racist and sexist and just fucked up comments, and people, it's like a room full of people shouting and no one's listening. One of the things I like it to is the phrase pissing in the ocean. You know, that's all anyone is doing on the large YouTube comments, on the large YouTube videos in the comment section. They're just pissing in the ocean. And it's pointless and it's annoying, and most of the time I never go anywhere near the comment section of really any video. But every now and then, you know, you catch like just a little, you accidentally scroll down or something and you catch a little glimpse of it and you're just like, Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter if you're a 12-year-old kid who doesn't know any better. The point is you should know better. Like, you should know better than to be a dickhead, basically. And I apply that to everyone in the entire world. You should know better than to be a fucking dickhead. And that's equality. I treat everyone the same in the YouTube comment section. if you're a dickhead, I think you're a dickhead, basically. So yeah, YouTube comments is not something specifically I would just want to fuck off, but the majority of YouTube comments are just people being dicks to each other, advertising, etc. And I wish those things would fuck off, because they're just not necessary, and they're not needed. Number 2, flat out drama, but also drama channels.
Money, 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 those money, 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 bitches, those money.
They quite often call themselves news or whatever, and it's basically what's happening on YouTube, what's happening with local YouTube celebrities, you know, the most famous people. And the reason these channels tend to get famous is because, and get big, is because they piggyback off the names they talk about. You know, it's the same way the reaction videos get big. It's clickbait. It's like, what's the drama going on between, let's just pick some big guys, you know, Vanos Gaming and PewDiePie. Like, if I was to just make fucking videos about drama going on between all the YouTube channels, because let's face it, there's always lots of drama going on. You know, they stole my video, like, they're dickheads. You know, I'm gonna start up a campaign about against another guy and blah blah blah, and it just fucking blows up, and it, you know, it's like the fucking arena. You know, everyone piles in, and they're like, oh, my opinion, and you know, sexism and racism and feminists and Gamergate and blah 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 blah. You know, I know Gamergate's not exactly that, but it got unfortunately roped in to the whole debate. And yeah, you know, it's ridiculous how people are so fascinated in this shit. You know, like, for example, I enjoy the Game Grumps as a channel. You know, I think they're entertaining. I enjoy watching them. I can just sit down on my off time and watch them for a while. I cannot understand people who obsess over the fucking pseudo-celebrity drama stuff. You know, like, why did so-and-so leave the Game Grumps? You know, was it because of a fight? Was it because of blah, blah, blah? You know, I could literally just sit here and say that JonTron was actually an alien who had to go back to his home planet and was going to leave a robot to like carry on his work, but it wouldn't work with the Game Grumps, so he had to leave. And that's just as standard as a lot of the things that I randomly see pop up in the comment section of YouTube on their videos. And, you know, it's just like, I don't understand why people obsess on the, not even personal lives, the drama part. Because, like, the point of most of these YouTube channels, is not the drama part, it's just the entertainment value. You know, they're there to entertain. And I'd hate that people would be, like, coming up with weird fucking conspiracy theory bullshit on my life, because A, it's no one's fucking business most of the time, and B, you know, it's just weird. I don't like it, and I you know, this is one of the things that's been coming up. The spotlight videos and the drama channels have been coming up really hard recently, and it's encouraging more and more people to do it. And one of the things that isn't really included, but I don't like it, is the copycats. And I haven't included it because I have to be really, really specific and careful. I'll add it into the drama channels, because this is where the copycats are at the moment. Because the drama channels, you know, like, reporting on all the drama going on, you know, like, oh, are the Fine Bros going to, you know, commit suicide and blah, 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 you know, just all this shit. They're starting to get popular because there are some big drama channels blowing up because, you know, obviously they use the names of famous people, etc., all this kind of stuff. And the copycats, what they do is they go, oh, gaming's really popular right now, I'll make a gaming channel. And they base it, you know, almost word for word and style for style on other bigger gaming channels. You know, PewDiePie would be a great example. You know, everyone tried to make a PewDiePie channel, not a gaming channel, a PewDiePie channel. Just it was popular because it was PewDiePie, and gaming was popular as well, and it still is. But now drama's popular, and you see a whole load of drama channels popping up. When reaction videos were popular before the kickback or the backlash of basically reaction videos of bullshit, you saw a whole load of new reaction video channels popping up. And I'm sure, the next time, if social experiment videos suddenly became popular, those guys would do the exact same thing and just jump on that and, clone a social experiment video and etc. And just drama channels plus copycats in little brackets. And the last one, and this is a lot less, something that I feel is bad specifically. It's just something that pisses me off personally, which is why it's number one, and why I wish these things would just fuck off. Is top 10 videos.
Money, 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 those money, 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 bitches, those money.
And I'm not being like, oh, isn't it funny that I've made a top 10 video, and my number one thing I'd like to see fuck off is top 10 videos. Yeah, it's a little bit silly, and it's just how I am. But basically, things like Watch Mojo can just fuck right off. Watch Mojo has 11... I've got their channel up here because I wanted to talk about these guys specifically because I hate them. They've got over 11 million subscribers. And it's, what we've got here. Top 5 facts about exotic funeral rituals. Top 10 comeback songs. Top 10 video game spin-offs. Top 10 real-life secret societies. Top 10 uses of practical makeup in monster movies. Top 10 Avicii songs. Top 10 famous last words. And you know what's bullshit about this? Is they present it as fact. And then they say in the comments, they say at the end, put in the comments what you think. What are your favourite things? And it's basically encouraging this shitstorm of comments, of people arguing about what's the best and what isn't. And top 10 famous cosplayers, and people will be arguing in the comments about who are the fucking best. And it's just fucking... It's one of those things which you watch because you're like, oh... and I do this. I haven't watched Watch Mojo for a long time, but I was guilty a couple of years back of doing this, where I'd see a top 10, it'd be like top 10 films with comedy, top 10 best comedy films. And I'd be like, oh, I wonder if they included Monty Python in there. And I'd watch it and I'd be like, oh, they included one Monty Python, but not the one I thought, and that's weird, and And once you watch one of these videos, YouTube goes, oh, you like Watch Mojo? You like top 10 videos? They start fucking barraging you with fucking Watch Mojo videos, all top 10s. And it's like, you might like this top 10 video, this top 10 video. And you're like, no, I just watched one because I was interested. But, oh, that video there with the top 10, top 10 disaster movies, I wonder if they included that. And then you watch it, and then, 5 hours later, you realise you've been sitting in front of a computer, no idea what's just happened, but you've watched about 50 fucking top 10 videos, I mean, I'd much prefer to do anything else, but it's one of those curiosity things that ends you in a chain. It's like when you're you go onto your YouTube, front page, and you see something about it's YouTube drama, something's happened, and you're like, oh, I wonder what happened, and you click on it, and then you click on another video because it explains exactly what's going on that they're talking about in the previous video. You click on another one and another one. Again, this is something I don't do anymore because I've learned, but it took me a bit of time to learn that all of this shit is just it's the YouTube video chain where you end up clicking on all these videos, these recommended videos and etc. because you're not aware that it's shit you don't want to know about. It's inane bullshit that isn't important and you don't care about. But at the time, you just get sucked into it somehow. It's a weird brain switch off thing. So yeah, that is the top 10 things I'd like to see go away and fuck off of YouTube. Now, what I may do is I may do a video which is basically the good parts of YouTube. And it's not going to be a top 10 video because, as I said, I fucking hate top 10 videos. They piss me off. But I may do a video on the things I like about YouTube and actually use examples on the positives, because there's a lot of guys. For example, I enjoy the Game Grumps, as I said before. I enjoy watching, for example, Grade A Under A. These are examples of things that, for the most part, I have good things to say about, and I like seeing pop up on my YouTube recommendeds and stuff like that. So, in conclusion, these are things I'd really like to just fuck off and not bother me. Basically, I realise I probably didn't make solid points on why I dislike them, solid points on why I think they're bad and all these kind of things. And honestly, I don't really mind too much about that. I'm sure people can pick apart my argument if they want, and fucking feel free. I'll make a response video, right? And I'll tell you why you're wrong. That's totally gonna happen. But yeah, this is just stuff that I feel needs to go away for the most part to make YouTube better. And there's been a lot of, make YouTube better and, improve YouTube and unite and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And, like, I'm a very, very, very cynical person. And I don't believe that it's ever going to fucking happen, because I know whose fault it is that YouTube is the way it is. It's yours. I'm included in that too, yes, I know. It's our fault. Because we watch the videos, we bring them the views. And yeah, it may be manipulated and pushed by YouTube and clickbait and all these kind of things. But at the end of the day, the popular videos, the popular channels are popular because you watch them. Because we watch them. Because we click on them. Because, even if you're clicking on them to give them a dislike, you're still watching them. So, there you are. That is my final thought. The reason YouTube is so shit, the reason all of these things happen that are annoying, and, if you agree with me, great. If you don't agree with me, sure, that's your prerogative. I don't mind. I don't need you to agree with me, and I don't need to agree with you. But it's everyone's fault. That's just how it is. So well done, everyone. Good job. Also, incidentally, I know YouTube's not perfect, but when I get recommended my own fucking videos, that is weird. Stop it, YouTube. Stop being weird.